Hi there reception children, it's Mr Yeardsley here in school. Come to the nest to read you a story. I thought I'd read you this story from Limpack today. It's called George and the Dragon. I chose it because it was St George's Day, just the other day on Thursday, and I saw this book in Limpack and it just made me think, oh, I'll read that one. There's a dragon. Doesn't look very happy, looks a bit fierce, doesn't he? Let's find out what happens. Far, far away in the high, high mountains, in a deep, deep valley, in a dark, dark cave, there lived a mighty dragon. Oh, there's smoke coming out of his nostrils. He could fly higher than the clouds and faster than all the birds. He could burn down a forest with a blast of his fiery breath. Don't think I'd like to live next to him. He could smash a castle wall with a flick of his mighty tail. And he could brush away an army with a sweep of his monstrous wing. They're sweeping away a whole army. There was nothing so fierce and so terrible as the mighty dragon. But he had a secret. A big secret. Well, actually, a very small secret. He was terrified of mice. Which was a pity, because that very day a mouse moved into the cave just next door. His name was George. He says, for sale by his little cave. Now, George didn't much care for the cave next door. It was cold and dark and drafty. The previous owner had been a bat, so the fixtures and furnishings were most inconvenient. Look where everything is. It's all upside down because it was owned by a bat. And the nearest cheese shop was miles and miles away. George was feeling rather miserable, and to make matters worse, he had no sugar for his tea. I know, said George. I'll just pop next door and see if I can borrow some. So he did. What do you think the dragon's going to do? I say, you couldn't loan me a couple of lumps of sugar, could you? Asked George. Ah! Screamed the dragon. And fled. Oh, blow, groaned George. No tea then? But George did get his tea after all, with 2 lumps of sugar. And he got cheese too, and nuts and berries and biscuits and crackers and cream cheese sandwiches and jelly and ice cream and fairy cakes with pink icing. And a cosy little hole in the castle wall. Why did George get all those treats? Can you see where the dragon's hiding? I don't think that dragon's going to come back and be so mean and nasty to the people. That's why they treated him, I think. Well, reception children, hope you enjoyed the St George's Day story a few days late. Just remember our school motto, if you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours. Keep smiling.